Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're shooting our 1,000 subscriber celebratory video. Huge thanks to all the subscribers that made this possible. This is an awesome milestone for me, and I'm doing something exciting for you guys today, and we're also doing a subscriber giveaway to all of our subscribers. Let me show you what we have going on here. All right, so I have these canvases set up here. What we did was I taped off a bunch of different designs using some masking tape, and then also some stars that I found, just some random designs that I came across. And I'm going to be shooting this can of paint right here in the middle. I have about 5 or 6 different colors, so I have it set right here. I'm going to shoot the can of paint. Ideally, it's going to splatter. It'll cover all the canvases with paint, and then when everything dries, I'll peel off the stickers and the paint, and ideally we'll be left with a really cool design. So I'll take you back, I'll show you the colors that we're going to be doing, and hopefully it works out. So what I'm going to do is, after the video, I'm going to show you guys the paintings, and then I'm going to give them away to all my subscribers. So in order to enter the drawing, all you have to do is be subscribed. Obviously, you have to like the video, and you also have to comment down below. If you don't comment below, I'm not going to know who's entered in the drawing. And I will select 5 to 10 subscribers that I'll be giving these canvases to, away to, and I'll get the information from you, and we'll work out the details later. So that's going to be the giveaway, guys. Again, huge thanks to everyone who subscribed to the channel. None of this would be possible without you guys, so I really appreciate that. I obviously have the red can already sitting up there ready to go. I've got some orange, we have some light blue, I have some yellow paint, I have these two. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I have the chrome and also the gold. And then to finish everything off, I have some glow-in-the-dark paint, which I think is going to add a really cool effect to this. It'll just kind of speckle the canvases with some glow-in-the-dark paint. So hopefully that works out really well. Okay, the gun that I'm going to be using for this video is my Smith & Wesson M&P 15 Sport 2, chambered in 5.56. I have some Magpul M-Bus front and rear sights. I also have a Magpul MOE SL front grip here that I changed out, and I've really been liking that a lot. Full metal jacket, 5.56. And I think the full metal jacket will be a little better than the steel core, because I'm hoping that it kind of mushrooms out a little bit. I don't know if it'll change it, but that's what we're going to go with. Let's go ahead and shoot this can. All right, so what happened here is when I shot the can, all of the paint blew out to the right. So I rotated these a little bit. We put some of these, we moved some of these here, and I put some of the ones that didn't get much paint on them down towards the bottom. So you can see that it's completely at random. I really don't know which way the can is going to explode. The wood's dry here, and it's soaked in paint there. So I think every time it's going to be a little different. Unfortunately, we got a little shrapnel in some of these canvases. But you know what? I think that's all part of the beauty of it, is that this is, I mean, it's an explosion. So you can't control it. And I think that's going to add to the artistic effect. So I'm going to come back, I'm going to rotate them every time. So that way they're getting different effects. And I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to move some of these boards back just a little bit, because some of these did get coated pretty well, and I want it to be more of like a splatter effect. So I think I'm going to move some of them back a little bit, and hopefully that helps out a little bit. So we changed it up a little bit. I moved the boards back further. Hopefully, like, these are pretty well covered in it. Hopefully, because they're back further, it causes less of the coating. It's more of like a splatter. So let's see how it goes. We're gonna try the second can. Here we go. All right, that was green paint. Here's the results. Some of them got splattered, some of them got next to nothing. Some of them got pretty well soaked. So We're gonna raise the log up a little bit so the can sits a little higher, and then we'll move on to our next color. Next color up is gonna be orange. Red and green on the canvases. Here goes orange. This is the results of the orange. As you can see, once again, some of them got coated. That one went about half up. And some of these are still pretty clear. It's interesting to see the pattern of the way it shot across there, but it coated those and somehow missed that. So for this next one, I'm gonna move the log out to the other side of this log, and hopefully we get more of a splatter and less of a coating. Next up is blue. Let's see how it does. As you can see, we moved the log out. I also moved this stake out a little bit as well. So, you know, I mean, we're learning as we're going, guys. So the paint can is now further away from the canvases. They're spread out pretty wide. Let's see how it goes. All right, let's go check it out. Clear. Blue can. Great results from this one. Great results. A lot of these, nothing really got coated. You got a lot that have some speckles. That one turned out really good. Here goes the yellow. This is after the yellow. So we've done red, orange, green, blue, yellow. Now, last of all, I'm going to do the glow-in-the-dark paint. And this should go on pretty clear. So ideally, this shouldn't really change the color much. It'll just add that glow-in-the-dark factor to it. So for the last thing, I decided to add in some metallic silver and some metallic gold. And what I'm gonna do for this is I move the stump way back because I don't want to coat these. I just want these to be kind of accent colors to kind of speckle it. So I move the stump way back, and I'm gonna try putting the cans back to back like this. So hopefully they explode together and just kind of cover it. So let's see how this goes. Metallic silver, metallic gold. Well, it looks like it worked perfectly in the sense that I was able to shoot both cans. The top of this log is covered in gold, and you can see the grass all around it got coated in gold and silver, which made a pretty cool effect on the grass. However, I don't think much made it on the canvases. Maybe a little bit, but that's okay. I wasn't too sure about those colors. I didn't want to risk coating the canvases in them. And I kind of just wanted to keep it these basic 4 or 5 colors. So I'm not too disappointed about that. But I think they turned out great. So we're going to let them dry for about an hour or so. And then we'll pull them down. We'll pull the stickers off. And I'll let you see how it turned out. One other thing I wanted to show you is just how far these cans exploded. So you can see I shot them all the way over there. We're going back now probably about 20 yards, and you can see half of my can is right there in the pond with the fish swimming around it. So yeah, there's the can. There's the canvases. That's how far this thing flew. Pretty crazy. Something else we found was one of the mixing marbles out of one of those paint cans. Something that you don't see very often. But there it is. There you have it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video with me, and thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Again, 1,000 subscribers is a huge milestone. I couldn't have done it without you guys, so thank you, thank you. And to show my appreciation, here's the final results. I think it turned out really, really well. We shot like 5 or 6 different colors, and then I also shot some glow-in-the-dark paint at the very end, which I think is going to add a really cool effect. I can't complain. Some of them, you know, got some shrapnel holes in them, which create a really cool effect. Almost looked like it was shot, you know, like a person was shot. It looks like blood. I think that turned out really well. And, you know, the idea, again, guys, is that it's totally at random. You know, this isn't like I just went out with a spray paint can and painted them. Like this was the result of an explosion, you know, from an AR-15. So I think it worked really, really well. Again, guys, I'm going to be giving these away. So the 3 things you have to do to be entered in the drawing is be subscribed to the channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment down below, and that'll automatically enter you in the drawing. And then I will announce the winners in the next video that I release. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's _Stephen George, and I'm also going to announce the results on my Instagram page as well. So again, guys, great results. I think the video turned out really well. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hit that like button, leave a comment down below to receive one of these, and I will see you in the next video. And behind the scenes footage, we have Renee George working support. We have Rebecca on camera crew. She also has a YouTube channel called Aunt Becca Reads. She's also my co-host of the Breakin' Bro Random Show. And then you have Renee George over here, who is the star of her own life. And
also known as Mike.
Also known as Mike. She ran audio on the last Breakin' Bro show, which will be coming out the first Friday of next month.
Short comedy.